in a van, huh? I'm always so scared, like in a tent
Like
when
me.
when we're in bear country. When we're camping, like backcountry camping, I always had like 2 bear sprays with me and a bear whistle and a horn. And I'm glad I'm gonna be sleeping inside the van tonight. Feel safe within those walls. All right, gonna head to the park store to get our permits. Visitor center. A little bit more warning about bears. I guess they're not joking. Gotta be really careful with food around the campsite. Otherwise the bears will get it. Yeah, and then we're going there.
So there's no station there. The station's here. Huh?
Oh, really?
Yeah, look. There is, of course, the outhouses.
Yeah. But no
Nope.
showers.
Well, we have our own shower, right?
Yeah. Let's go find our site and set up camp, which is pretty much just drive in, level the car with the orange blocks, and then we're good to go. Then maybe hang the hammock, pull out the chairs. That's all we have to do. We're lost.
Maybe we should have gone the other side.
The other way?
No. We're right. Dog Beach.
Oh,
Dog
okay, so we
Beach.
gotta keep going. No, this is not it. We reached the end of the road. I have no idea where we are.
I know what's going on.
What?
We are here. There's no end. We have to go back and
Oh,
somewhere.
okay. We ended up in a T.
Yeah.
Oh, over here or this beach? Here? Did we go here?
Yeah. Yeah, don't ask me now.
Okay, we're not where we're supposed to be, so we are going back. Turning around. It's East River, isn't it?
Us?
No, hold on. Oh, let me see. No, it's North and South Lumbee Campground. Didn't we follow the arrow that said Lumbee Campground?
I guess we can get there as well because there's going to be another, but it would have been easier.
Yeah, but the sign didn't say to turn that way.
Yeah, don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
And we're still lost. I think we're in the right campground. We just can't find our site number.
No, we took a wrong turn somewhere.
Yeah, but we're in the campground, right?
Yeah.
So hard to, like, if you take a wrong turn and you have to turn around, it's horrible.
We never saw that sign before.
No, all of a sudden a sign behind us appears and all we know is that we finally found a sign and it is pointing to our site. So that's all that matters. It is a very lush, very green area. No sights, no signs. But we didn't see any sights. There was like nothing. It was just a road. So I don't get it. We've never been so lost in a campground. I mean, how hard can it be? Definitely, I'm glad that it's not night, because remember the treehouse fiasco in Quebec? It was winter and so cold, and we were like by foot.
It's actually snowing or raining.
It was freezing rain and so cold and pitch dark.
Sign.
Yes.
Well, we didn't see that sign coming from the
No,
other
yeah,
side.
I didn't have
There's
a
no
sign that way left, so that's good. We're finding signs now. So I'm going to look for the level so that we can level the van. And I'm gonna look into my garage. This is all my garage junk. I kind of have a feeling that I set it aside so that it would be, oh no, it's here. Level. Yeah, so we need to raise the right side a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, it's pretty leveled.
Yeah.
Perfect. So we only need the right side. So make a triangle with 3 blocks
6,
here
yeah.
and 3 there. I think maybe just 1 block. Yeah, I can see it. It's higher. That too much. Go forward. Tidy up the mess that it's in here. The thing when you're in a small space is that you have to keep things organized. You have to have like a home and a space for everything. Otherwise, you just get lost and you can't find anything. So because it is our first time camping this season and it's our first time with this setup, I don't have a home for everything yet. So I'm going to be figuring out places for things and then hopefully keep that consistency of putting everything back where it belongs so that I can find it when I need it. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to get those solar panels out of the way. They're very large and they're also fragile. So I just laid them on the bed, on top of the bed. I didn't want to put it under and risk something, you know, crushing it. So I'm just gonna take those out of here. I'm gonna put it in the front seat because we're not going to be using that right now. I'm also going to put the front seat all the way forward. It has given me a ton of space here. And now I am going to put those solar panels here. Right there, out of my way, and now my bed is free. So I have seen a mosquito come inside when I just opened the door to put something outside, so I am going to be installing the mosquito nets. So these here just magnetize to the outside of the window like this. And so now you can open the window, get the air circulation without the bugs going in. For this door, what I have at the moment is just a big fabric that is very light and breathy, and I just have magnets on the top. This set here on the back of the van, and then we'll be able to have the 2 back doors open. And that is super nice because between that and then the front windows, you get a really nice air circulation. The bottom, and then it just creates a nice seal for the bugs. Nothing else to do. Don't have to set up anything. So I have already put the covers on the window here, and now I am going to put on this one here. This is a really big window, and this was kind of falling off. This is all plastic here, so I don't actually have metal to put magnets on the covers, so it just sort of sits between the glass and the frame. And because it is such a large cover, the middle was sort of popping off. So what we came up with is I glued a few magnets here, and then my husband comes from the outside with another magnet, and then they kind of pull together, and then that way it doesn't fall. So there's 2 sides. The black one is on the outside, and then the beige goes on the inside. That way it keeps it nice and light inside, but also black sort of makes the windows look like, I don't know, tinted windows, like you can't see through at all, and makes it really stealth in case we needed it. Of the magnets, so I just wanna, it kind of like it stays, but then at night it falls off, so that's why. Okay. Yeah.
100%.
And that is done. So we still have the 2 back windows over there to do it. There are 2 windows here on the side doors, and then there's 2 windows in the front. But the front windows, we have the windows down now, so I'm just gonna leave it off so that we can get air, and also the same in the back. But we could do those ones up, the ones on the side. Salmon burger, bok choy with soy sauce, And what was that rice again? Some spicy
Chili something.
chili rice. Super good. And we're eating inside because the mosquitoes were swarming me, and he put bug spray on. I didn't want to because we're going to bed soon, so I didn't want to cover my clothes. So we're gonna eat inside. Good morning. It's almost 11 o'clock. Making some breakfast sausages. The mosquitoes are vicious. Good breakfast.
Yeah, and the vegan sausage is spicy, which I like.
That's the only way I get you to eat vegan stuff, if it's spicy, yeah? He hates anything vegan, anything fake. He's always complaining. But if it's spicy, he'll eat anything that's spicy. Decided to go on a trail, like a hike that goes around the lake, and it's about 5 kilometers long, but it's so hot and humid because we had some rain in the morning. We had a lot of rain at night, and then in the morning when we were halfway through eating our breakfast, it started raining again, so we had to run inside the van and finish eating the breakfast inside the van. And then after that, we set up our little canopy in the back. So now we have a little bit of a dry space outside. And came for a hike. But I'm not doing so good. I feel my POTS today is not behaving very much. It's hot. I'm okay when we're on the shade and just going straight, but if I'm going uphill or if the sun is shining on me, then it gets pretty hard. But we got a little bit of a system here between the two of us. I'll show you when I need it. That works pretty well. It's makes a difference, but believe it or not. See, there's a bit of an uphill there. Probably doesn't look like much from the camera, but is enough to get my heart rate at least about 20 beats above. So he grabs my bag and literally pulls me. So I am just moving my legs to keep along, but I'm not doing much force or exercise. Yeah, so my heart rate only went 5 over baseline. As if I'm on my own, it goes about 20 over baseline. So that's a big difference. Now the sun is healing me. Time for the little bit of juice, a little pick me up. But yeah, when you're out in the open in the sun, it's hard. It's hot, it's humid, and I struggle. And we made it just in time for the rain. It is really coming down. We're gonna have some smoked salmon, potato salad, and some arugula greens. I guess the carbon monoxide alarm works. I didn't close it properly all the way and it started leaking, and I guess it starts beeping when it's above 200. It has a sad face. I have the door open and the fan blowing, and yeah, I'm happy that I got to test the little thingy.
Too finicky.
No, it was like going up.
Yeah,
because I messed up with this. It was leaking. Still has gas in the air, huh? So guys, if you use anything with propane inside an enclosed space, I highly recommend using one of those. I will leave a link in the description for the one that I got. It's from Amazon, and you guys can get the same. And it's also a thermometer, and it has like a humidity index. So it's down to 91 now, 90. The number went all the way past 200. I think it started beeping, I don't know, because it went up pretty fast. I think maybe started beeping at 150. And then when I looked, it was already 200. I think it went all the way to like 230 or something. And that's when I managed to shut the valve off and then open the windows. And finally, we got back to a 0. So we just went for a drive around the town of Huntsville, and we just drove around the little village, and now we're at the Lions Lookout, and it seems to have a pretty cool view. Once we get out of the van, I'll show you. This is also a spot that I saw on iOverlander, and iOverlander is an app where you can find spots that you can park RV, vans, campers overnight, and that is free. So this is one of the spots that, and it's really nice because it has like picnic tables, and at the bottom parking lot it had a bathroom as well. Did you see? It had like one of those portable bathrooms. Heading for a shower at the comfort station. Here is the shower. I am wearing slippers, of course. And my towel has a little hanky thing. Let's check the water pressure. The best water pressure I've ever seen. This is the same company that we rented our canoes and the boats when we went to Algonquin. It's the same outfitters, Algonquin Outfitters. Well guys, this is it. This is the end of this weekend trip. Yeah, it was a nice little getaway. The weather wasn't great. And then today, the weather is nice, but there was so much smoke where we were that we couldn't even see the sky. So we just went for a little bit of a walk at the village, like the town of Huntsville, which is nearby the campground that we were at. And we're on our way back home. My husband is putting gas. I picked some wildflowers on the side of the road, and I'm gonna put it on a little vase at home. But that's it, guys. Thanks for coming along on this little quick weekend trip, and I'll see you in the next vlog. Bye.